I have female friends that I value and I care for deeply. I have that already. So right now I'm not even looking to add any new female friends. What I'm doing now is either you have some type of vibe that I fuck with, or I'm trying to fuck you. And if I'm trying to have sex with you, I'm not trying to waste time. I'll come and start calling you every day. Because time is money. Time is fucking money, bro. I mean, if it's just sex here, and I'm trying to get that, and the vibe you're giving me is that you want me to come and be disturbing you every day, be calling you, be paying for, take you out on a fucking date, just for Naxu.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Winifred. This is my lovely friend, Happy.
My manager.
Thank you guys so much. I realized that we are on 200 subscribers. Whoop, whoop, hey.
And we're not yet. It's not yet half of the year now.
No, it's not.
We made this progress.
Yeah,
Celebrate your small wins, guys. We're celebrating ours.
Yes. So on today's video, we're going to be talking about breadcrumbing. Yes, so I hope you enjoy this video. Stick by because this video starts now. Let's get to it.
I wanna go home.
I'm talking to you now and you are distracted. If I'm saying this now, I'm like, okay, I can hear you, and you're doing something else. And I actually asked you a question. You're like, okay, so what did you say? I'm like, guy, I thought you were listening to me. Don't worry, I'm not even talking again. So just from the discussion.
For me, they plenty. I can't start mentioning all of them right now, but honestly, it's more like when I'm trying to talk to you, trying to relate with you, trying to make you open up freely, and they start giving me all those like one line reply, all those KKK, YH, LOL, OMG, TFG, TFIG, it pain me for that. I don't go lie.
I don't think it will be proper for me to continue to stay here. I have to leave.
The matter now is that when I realize that you're not really opening up to me at all at any interval, I try to bring up a discussion. And they just dead the discussion by maybe you cannot flow with it. I try. Or come like say I'm trying too much. I'm trying to make myself feel important, or trying to, like I said, I'm begging for your attention.
Something like maybe at the beginning of the conversation, I said something and you're like, the kind of response you give, just that is the vibe.
Although people are different. Some people have a hard time coming out of their shells. I've met people, like a lot of girls like that. They tend to be honest, they're like goth or whatever. Might tell me they don't like they're shy, they don't talk to people.
I've done this thing before.
A lot of that. But personally, I'm like, okay. I understand how you are. Take your time and open up. If I see over time, when you open up to me, I'll know that you're a lost cause. Go and fuck yourself and go and sleep. Me!
Lost cause.
No, I've met plenty that actually open up later.
I'm actually confused because I feel like I'm among those people that do
No.
If you want to talk to me direct. Don't go through the corners.
Not actually.
No, I am. No, I'm serious because I get a lot of complaints like, oh shit, no, you're not this chatty person. I feel like maybe why we are cool here is because we are just close, like you don't feel
you
something.
have no dash anymore stuff.
Yeah, so you don't have any option, but that's what I'm like. But if I'm to be that sure, I feel like maybe at the beginning stage. But you know, people are different. Like there are people that are not very good conversationalists, so they don't know how to like. They just like you being in charge of the conversation, so let them just be supporting. So if you just leave them to come and start a conversation, oh my god, you guys will just have a very boring day. So most times I feel you just have to like understand that person's personality you get. Then probably if the person is a great this thing, then you flow with it. If the person is not, you just try to like bruise the person, because if you start up a conversation, I can flow with it. But if you're waiting for me to
bring up conversation,
oh, forget it.
Oh my days.
So most times, don't just be in a hurry to like, oh fuck you, get out. Like
normally,
yes, just like try. Then if you now see along the line, oh my god, please, then you can just say okay, go. But for me, I feel like maybe at the beginning stage, I might just ignore you. That's okay. Forget, just
what's not making you not find open up to the person?
Yeah. What makes you interested in the conversation? Really?
What makes me, if you start up something I find interesting, you know, and another thing you have to check, depending on the kind of conversation, when it comes to chatting, I'm bad, like, please, I'm so bad in it. But when it comes to like, okay, physical or phone calls, bravo, like, I'm cool with it, you get. So what was it? So most of my very chill friends are like, let's do it, let's I don't like chatting with you, let me call you, because they know that, oh girl, she's going to flow with the call around there. So it's just, but if you're good, if you're very good with conversations, oh my god, then you might not even notice that this girl is breadcrumbing, you get that kind of thing.
Breadcrumbing.
Yeah.
New word.
So I wonder, Obiomana would just say fuck.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for your
I does
opinion.
not give it.
Right to know that you see that.
Breadcrumbing, bro. You see, in this day, what this foolish lessons learned and how they used to behave.
That part I don't really want you to talk about, because
No,
it's like finishing the review. Like, which one is lesser gender again?
No, you niggas know who's lesser than the law. So you see, when you chat to a new girl, yeah, there's always this like beginning stage where she's forming, you know, she's wanting to get to know your vibe first. I can always permit that at the onset, you get me. But if I'm still talking to you every day, I go to text you, but they give me one reply. I go to force conversation. Not say I dey carry conversation, I dey force the conversation. See, I know be Jerry Springer. I go come up with my life. I don't dare to ask you questions.
Everybody they craze, as in mad people craze people everywhere. Everybody they mentalento, mentologist, craze.
Jerry Springer.
Like, try like spice it up. Spice what? Conversation.
I must ask you, how was your night? What did you dream about? What did you eat this morning? Have you baited?
Don't I say it like this? I won't lie to you. I have female friends that I value and I care for deeply. I have that already. So right now I'm not even looking to add any new female friends. What I'm doing now is either you have some type of vibe that I fuck with, or I'm trying to fuck you.
Oh my God! Wow!
And if I'm trying to have sex with you, I'm not trying to waste time and come and start calling you every day. Because more time, see, time is money. Time is fucking money, bro. I mean, if it's just sex here, and I'm trying to get that, and the vibe you're giving me is that you want me to come and be disturbing you every day, be calling you, be paying for, take you out on a fucking date, just for Naxu. I cannot. Imagine you call a babe, okay, Wagwan, how you doing? How was the day? Fine. What is today? Nothing.
Nothing.
Even though.
Nothing has been honoring.
I feel good. What's the problem? I'm like,
For person,
I don't know, I'm just tired.
wait. For person I know love.
Lord.
It can never be me.
Can you imagine?
See, I can always permit it here at the onset, because people always like to lie to you, deceive you that this is who they are before they actually show you their true stupidity. So I can actually permit it. My point is that how many billions of people are on this planet? How many people are in Nigeria? Fuck that. How many people are in Abuja, sir? So why in heaven's name will I be carrying conversation with you when there are more of you I could find any fucking place? And that's why females this day they be treating niggas like shit, because niggas don't know how to have fucking self-respect and dignity. somebody's not interested in you, my nigga, take your L and go. Why you text somebody, hey today, hey tomorrow, hey?
Yeah, but you should
If you know the conversation is not
I get. How are you? Fine. Okay. Hey, hi. Good morning. Good afternoon. How are you? Like.
Why? Me personally, I feel like if somebody is not, not really a conversationalist here, I can try and carry the conversation, but I must see. Maybe say I got love you, brother. Love. My heart has a beat for you every day.
Can you imagine?
Because I'm not about to put in that much energy and all this and all that. Because it's painful part. Some girls might actually want to vibe with you or quote unquote, have intercourse with you as well. But they must always form. They must they say they want to suffer first before they actually take your time. I mean, bro, I can't suffer right now in my life. I'm already suffering right now with all of this.
So you don't want to add any
I
suffering now.
So that's just my take on what you say is breadcrumbing.
Yeah.
I cannot do this. It's not for me.
I just get to know the personality, then probably you can know how to deal with it. Don't be in a hurry to like, oh no, I'm not going to have this conversation.
Well, what do you say? Maybe, for example, the person you're actually trying to talk to, the person tells you, that's how I am. I'm an introvert. So in that kind of situation now,
and you just feel like you have to do bulk of the work now.
Because we are people of different personalities.
That's why I say I fuck with that. I fuck with that whole introvert and all that period. But I always say this thing, yeah. People make time or do things for things that they value. Because I'm an introvert, they laugh. Introvert, they catch you. Introverts can't have a good time. See, people will come out of their comfort zone for people that they value. If they don't value you, they will tell you all the kind of dumb excuses they have. I was busy, I'm an introvert, I don't like to talk. But later you go see that person, they talk, they laugh with another person happily, even carrying the conversation. So if you can't provide a certain vibe I want, I'll find that certain vibe in another place. Other whole I'm this, I'm that, this is why I do this and do that. To me, it's just another way to disappoint you, or another flimsy excuse.
So I'm interested in asking you now, because of what you said so far, I feel like I should ask. How do you now know somebody that you want to like invest like your time in?
Don't worry, this kind of people, I feel like they just don't know how it works. They just find themselves and they're like, shit, I'm in it already. Like,
just go with the flow, man.
Yeah, they don't really have to work towards it.
It all just kind of happens.
Yeah, that's just.
Yeah, actually, like what they say, you just can't. Not like it's like a fucking third eye I have. I'll just look at this person, someone now. It's like, it's like a vibe, to be honest. Like,
that's the thing. You just.
If the vibe is there, the vibe is there. It's not something you have to force.
So the girl should just like, if there's a girl that's interested in you and she's putting in effort talking to you and chatting with you. At first, let's say you're not interested, so the girl should just keep trying to ship you.
Now, first of all, if I'm even chatting with you on a normal, that's me, sure. If I'm even actually having a conversation with you on a day to day, I'm interested already.
Okay.
Because if I'm not interested, you're not now. So if the girl is putting the effort as well, because actually some girls can put in effort, yeah. But sometimes they're not just what you want. You get me? And that's the time I'll not be talking to you on a day to day. And then I'll not be on the other side of, the breadcrumbing. So you get me? It's not just about the person putting in interest. The person also, has to be interested in you as well.
Yeah.
But how do you do? Because I've had a situation where someone is trying to vibe along with me now, and it's actually the wrong time. I don't have the time for it. Maybe supposedly I have the time, maybe in the night, and you are trying to vibe with me in the afternoon, but I have so many other things to do. That kind of situation now, I will crumble the bread for you. Definitely. I don't understand. So how am I?
Humble bread for you. Like really.
When
Jesus.
you say something like that, you say you're busy in the afternoon. Come.
It's not like I don't like you or I'm not willing to give you attention, but it's just the wrong time for me.
In the afternoon,
Yes,
you're
I'm
busy.
just in the afternoon.
Calm. Like I said before, people make time for people who they value. You get me? So you don't have time for in the afternoon, yeah. Obviously, if you're truly interested in this girl, you actually set aside time later in the day, and then you tell her later. You don't give her a particular time later in that day that at so and so time you have my complete and full attention, that I can talk to you properly then. But right now I'm busy. That's not bad, man. You're actually a good person. Exactly. Someone who's not interested and does not rate you at all, they will air your message for like 2 business days first before they will read it. Then another 3 business days, they now come and reply you. So at least you're a nice person. So people make time for people that they value, to be honest.
Do you know what breadcrumbing is? Okay, so at what point in when you're talking to somebody, both friend or relationship, at what point do you realize that you don't want to be talking to this person again? Like when the person gives you, what kind of bad vibes would you get that would make you cut off?
In relationship, I find myself be it just being friends or like you just get to know each other by circumstance or by environment and all. I hate it when someone uses me, like, you know, when someone just comes to you and just to fill the vacuum at that particular moment, that particular void that they're feeling, and then it's not a bad thing, right? Like everybody needs somebody to stay with, like you need somebody at a particular moment in your life. But my issue is when you just use somebody to fill that void and then you just go back again and act like nothing, like okay, there's nothing so strong, like people don't share like a very nice bond or a strong bond together. So and then you find it a lot, like I've been in that friendship a lot, like that kind of condition I've been in it, most especially when it comes to friends. They don't use me tire. They don't use my head tire, I use my head tire. You know, okay, I could remember sometime in school there when it comes to exam period, people want to come to you like, okay, well, you give them these serious vibes, like let's read together, let's everything, and then after it you find out that nothing, even when you try to maybe call up on the person to check up, the kind of response they give you, the kind of attitude they give you, you understand, it's just like, just go off, like. And there are some friends that, okay, this bad finals exam, yes, I have a friend that I'm just surprised at the attitude she's really giving me, because it really hurts, to be honest, because someone you expect that, okay, well, things should continue with the both of you, you should keep on talking, share your experiences, your bad moments, good moments together and all, and then you just, like, happiness have already finished our purpose in this place, so it should be over. Yeah, I get the principle that they are friends for a reason, for a season, and for a lifetime. But even at that, I don't like it. I don't just like it. I don't like using people, and I don't like that kind of vibe for myself. So I don't like being used like that kind of. No, I don't like it. It really hurts me a lot. Then, if I'm your friend and then you don't give me like attention or something, because I'm this kind of person that if I call you my friend, like, we're in it together, so I can as well go a mile for you, I can catch a grenade for you, and I'm very, very loyal with my friends. I am loyal till the end. I am very loyal to the end. So, but then when you don't give me attention, when what's it called? The love doesn't need to be reciprocal, right? Because the way we're feeling it is different, but just respond. Like, just respond. I'm not trying to measure it or trying to gauge it that it should be the same standard or the same yardstick or anything, but at least just respond to me. Don't just like don't give me you don't want to give me attention, you want to just wade me off or something like that, or maybe something is so pressing, so important to me, but because you don't share in it, I just want to take it away. No, I don't like that at all. So for me
So have you ever been a breadcrumbler? Like, have you ever been the one breadcrumbing others?
I think I have. Not that I think.
Guilty as charged.
I know, yes. And it's very bad, very, very bad, very, very bad. But one is not too much shout. It's not too much, but I've done it. And I'm not happy about it though, but I am. Who never fucked up pants in the air?
I swear.
So I've been a breadcrumbler. I watched a YouTube video recently about these breadcrumbing relationships, and mine is not relationship per se, but then more just thinking about it now, like I put myself in that position that I'm like with the act I'm doing with that person. I'm like, that's not nice. I really need to stop this thing, because you're actually toying with someone's emotions, and that's not nice. Not in this age and times where everybody's going through something so much. So don't add to somebody, right?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate.
Oh, you're welcome.